Today is a good day. Happy Monday to you, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Sharon Dunn, for the new cup, the new coffee cup. Today's a good day. She delivered this on Saturday, and the coffee in it's tasting mighty fine this morning. When you go to a restaurant, there is always a place you probably prefer to see it set. Maybe it's at the window looking out. Maybe it's in a corner somewhere. Maybe it's in the middle of the restaurant so you can see everyone and everyone can see you. Maybe it's close to the buffet. Wherever it is, everybody probably has at the restaurant they go to a favorite spot. Even at Stelli's and LeBeau, I have a favorite spot I like to sit whenever I go there, whenever they're open for inside dining. But from what I understand, it's kind of the rage, that is, the best seat in the house, the best table in the restaurant is, believe it or not, right here in the kitchen. There's something unique about being able to watch the chef at work in the kitchen. And so a lot of times, now not everybody gets to sit in the kitchen, but if you're able to sit in the kitchen at a restaurant, and some upscale restaurants have tables in the kitchen. And so if you're able to do that, they say, I've never did it, they say it's a wonderful experience because you can actually see the chef preparing your meal and you can see all the hustle and the bustle of the restaurant. The best seat in the house or the best table at the restaurant, they say, is in the kitchen. So, you know what? In our own lives, we also like to watch and be in the know as to what God is doing. And we prefer to sit in the kitchen, heaven's kitchen, and watch God at work and understand what he's doing and watch him put the ingredients together and make something out of our life or take care of a situation. And we sit there in the kitchen in the know, knowing what he's doing and watching what he's doing. But more often than not, we don't get a table in the kitchen when God's at work. We're often somewhere in the back corner, maybe even outside, not even really aware of what God is doing. But God is working. He's working. And so that's where our faith comes in. We may not always understand the recipe that God cooks up for our life. We may not always understand why he does certain things the way he does it, because we're not in the kitchen. We're not in the know. We're somewhere else. We're having to live and walk by faith. And that in itself can be challenging, even though that's what we're supposed to do. That's what being a follower of Jesus is all about, walking by faith. But sometimes that is a challenge. Here's the thing on this Monday. Often the staircase is in front of us. We're overwhelmed by the situation. We're overwhelmed by what we have to get done. We're overwhelmed by troubles and trials. Listen, just take the next step. Go through the next door that God has opened up for you. Take the next step that God has placed in your life. Do what you can do. Rome was not built in a day. It was not built in a day. And your problem, more than likely, is not going to be solved in 30 minutes or an hour. It might be. God can perform the miraculous, and he can turn things around in half of a second. But if not, keep praying, keep believing, keep your faith, and just simply take the next step that God allows you to take. Walk through the next door that God allows you to walk through. Take the pressure off yourself and just know that God is in the kitchen and he's working, he's cooking, he's baking, and he's got you in mind while he's in the kitchen. You may not be at the table in his kitchen, but trust me, he hasn't forgotten about you. He hasn't forgotten about your prayers. He hasn't forgotten about your prayers. He hasn't forgotten your tears. He sees and knows all, and he loves you and he cares for you. Hey, have a great Monday. I appreciate you so much, and thank you for watching Coffee with the Pastor. God bless you. Have a wonderful week in Jesus' name.